What's that? Oh. Get up. Take you one.
Nobody wants to play with you, bunny.
He was bred by Nancy McDonald of Barksdale, and a really dear friend of mine, Jackie Morfitt, who I co-own some dogs with. We bought him together and brought him here. I think he was about 10 or 11 weeks old when he came to us, and he has made such an impact on the breed, and so well deserving. He beautiful eye and expression, and a fun dog. I'll probably talk more about him as a puppy later. And what can I say? He just won in stud dog class 3 times. And I started having really good friends because I started giving away that gorgeous picture that you get with the Demuir dogs. Because I can only have one in my house, it's so big. But my brother had a good observation. I have it in the living room, and maybe you'll see it tomorrow, but I have all his best in stud dog class. And you know what? They're all pink. And my brother just started laughing. He said, "That's the award for the best stud dog."
Well, he likes pink.
I had never thought
Anthony
about
likes pink. That's why you have it.
About it. So
well, he's significant in our kennels.
Exactly.
He's been my bond to you because Ron sure is Kathleen starting her breed. So,
and he did so much for temperament. I think. And he had a pretty good health record too, so kids coming down from him have been very healthy. The other one that was kind of fun, and I will use names, and I hope they don't mind because it is a fun story, is Naoma and Tom Cohen. They were judging, it was when the Seattle Overlake Collie Club, Washington Collie Club, was in November. And he was a little hard to show as a puppy because he was extremely enthusiastic and out of control, you might say, with me. And oftentimes I had shown him a few other shows, and oftentimes people would gather to see what Anthony would do that day. And I'd come out of the ring and they'd say, "Well, he held it together pretty good, Barbara." Well, Tom and Naomi, I was so excited to show under them. I'd never shown under them before, and I went in there, first of all, under Naomi. And it was wonderful. And he waltzed out with a huge, big, fat major. I mean, boy, I was just so proud of myself. So the next day under Tom, and he walked up to Anthony. He was looking at expression, and the big deal with Anthony, do not make eye contact. And he put his hands behind his back and leaned over and looked at him right in the eye. And I've never seen a dog do this, but I swear he went 2 feet straight up in the air. And of course, Tommy went back. He didn't win that day.
No. He was entertaining.
But everybody laughed because they all knew him, and they knew he didn't have a mean bone in his body. And amazing, when he was about 2 years old, I mean, it all changed. And he became a couch potato and just a real sweet dog. He's very manageable, but he was a crazy puppy.
Those qualities still come through in his descendants.
Do they? I'm sure one or two. Yes, he did produce a lot of dogs that love to show too.
Absolutely.
And show off.
Yes.
So I want to point this out because I know you're going to see Barbara next. I would like you to ask Barbara, who was the first one that had the pleasure of showing Mr. Anthony as a puppy? That would be me.
And why would you want to know that?
Because I've never had a dog in a ring that made me look like the biggest fool and the most complete incompetent handler in my life. He was a handful. Hats off to Nancy McDonald for the training she did on him. But that dog, he was fun, energetic, but he was very difficult to show. I've never had a dog make me look like a complete A.
Well, that's saying a lot, though. That is saying a lot.
Oh, he just was uncontrollable because he was so happy and jumpy, and a couple times he almost
Bouncing around?
tripped. Oh yes, that dog was.
Maybe he thought he was a beardy.
He was, but he was a great show dog. Those type of dogs, great show dogs.
It's easy to tone them down. It's hard to jazz them up when they're.
I did have the privilege of showing him for them at the Riverside National under Carl.
Yep.
Nancy, of course, I don't know if she broke her foot at that time or just didn't want to.
She was in a cast.
Yeah, and I can't remember if it was then, but anyway, so they asked me to show Anthony, which I was thrilled to do.
That's the
Way different.
That's where Mom broke her
Way
foot.
different from the
I broke my
puppy
foot at that
special.
national. Yeah, I broke my foot at that
Mom
national.
stepped off a curb
They
and
told
broke
me
her
I
foot.
would do anything to get a front.
Gosh, y'all, I always just enjoyed being me.